What is up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back.
The boys are back.
Yes,
Bob,
sir.
Shenny, Roman under me. We're missing baseball. We're missing sports. Football ended. Basketball's a little boring. Hockey's right in the middle. Football, or I already said football. Baseball has been pushed off. Lockout. We are gonna bring you our movie sports kind of draft. It's going to be five categories: best, worst, overrated, underrated, and funniest. So
Yes,
we're all
sir.
going to give you our picks. And yeah, let's get into it.
What
Let's
better
start
than to
off.
watch when sports are dead? Sports movies.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And honestly, some of my all time favorite movies are sports
Sports
movies.
movies. Yeah,
Like I
agreed.
remember searching as a kid, what topics do I want to watch? Sports
Yeah.
movies. Done. Let's find one. Let's watch it.
Same.
So we're gonna bring you our five categories: best, worst, over, underrated, and the funniest. Obviously, funniest all time.
Love it, love it, love it.
So let's start off with the best.
The best movie ever.
Best sports movie of all time.
Who's going first?
Shenny, I haven't heard you talk much, so boom, bing, bang, you're first.
Let's hear it, buddy.
I will happily take the honors and go first. My best movie of all time, sports movie of all time, is Moneyball. Brad
Goated.
Pitt,
Honey,
Jonah Hill,
Goated.
great actors. Love the movie. Can't wait to show my talents in the real world, just like Jonah Hill.
Yeah, what's good about that movie is Jonah Hill is he's a funny comic comedian and he plays a
I don't think he has one joke in that
serious
movie.
actor. Yeah, he definitely does, but him just acting is funny. But
Yeah, him just
I
talking
loved
is
his
funny.
role. I love that his role in that movie.
oh yeah, I absolutely love that movie. It made me love the outside specs of
Yeah,
baseball, like the behind the scenes, the shit you don't think of,
the analytics.
more analytic side mindset. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to let those guys go because they're too expensive, but hey, we gotta still fill a roster and expect that we're gonna be good. So we gotta find different ways to adjust.
Yeah,
And that's a great movie. Obviously, there's downsides to that movie as it doesn't talk about the Cy Young, the MVP. It doesn't bring up the biggest parts of their season. It talks about the little stories, and it's always good to let the little guys shine sometimes. So, hey, great movie. Great movie.
coded, coded.
Can't take anything away from it. Roman?
Yes, sir. Best sports movie all time got to be The Longest Yard.
Ah, great
Funny,
fucking pick. Great
funny.
pick.
It's serious when it needs to be. The story gets across very well.
The OG one?
Both of them are good, but I like the newer one better with um Adam Sandler
Newer.
and yeah, newer kind of, but yeah, great movie. Probably the best all-time sports movie. Longest Yard.
That movie has so many ups and downs.
Mhm.
I know it's not going to be a spoiler about any of these movies anymore, but
Yeah, exactly.
When Chris Rock gets murdered and
Yeah,
when it's not supposed to be him, it's supposed to be
yeah.
Adam Sandler, Paul Crew, then him giving him the jerseys for his last like token of appreciation, like it's just so many
They
things.
literally
Roller
invented
coaster
a
of
play,
emotions.
a football play in that movie.
Yeah.
The Jailhouse Return.
Josh. Yeah, but from
I mean,
everything from when he picks the players when they're the good players don't want to play on the team and he goes and gets them and there's end up doing so well and beating the hell out of the guards that disrespect them like um Nelly in that movie, great. Goated.
yes.
Um the big
Michael Irvin, there's
Michael
so
Irvin,
many
yeah.
names in like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The great Khali
Yes.
is goaded in that movie, bro. He's banging his head on the wall.
What
Joey
about what about
Diaz.
the one dude
Joey
who's
Diaz, yes, Joey
what
Diaz.
about the one
Funny.
dude who's cross-eyed and he's like, "Arr, marr."
Oh,
The
the
guy who's in
kicker?
every Adam
The
Sandler
kicker.
movie. The big dude is I don't know if that's a kicker. The big dude who's cross-eyed. He's in every Adam Sandler movie.
Coach. He's a coach like in the fucking movie
Yeah.
or
He's
whatever.
all
Cross-eyed's throwing me
cross-eyed.
off.
He's like, yeah, goodbye.
But yeah,
But yeah, one of the
long
best
story
sports movies all time.
definitely agree. Well, if we're talking sports movies, we cannot talk sports movies without the best, the greatest. I'm giving it to you.
Sandlot.
Remember the Titans is the best,
Goated.
hands down. If you're a
Goated.
football player, if you're a sports player, you have watched this movie, you lived and died. You know, Denzel Washington taking over the team,
Yep.
you know, integrating whites and blacks back then when it didn't happen,
Such
the
a big
friendships,
story.
the brotherhood,
Yeah.
you know, the entire story, you know, of when the nurse tries to kick out the football player for being in his room. Oh, you're not
Yeah.
family. Like, yeah, he's family. Like,
Yeah.
or
Don't you see the
yeah,
resemblance?
don't you see the color of our skin?
Yeah.
Like obviously you it's a white and a black guy. Like, but no, like it meant so much more. And that movie, you know, when they're out in the pouring rain and the butt crack in the morning
Yeah.
running, and
Running
you know, if
in the
you
locker room.
you
I
fumble,
know you
it's a
won't
mile.
believe me,
You
but
miss your
I
blocking assignment,
refuse.
is a
Yeah.
mile.
Fire movie.
Drop
Fire
your
movie.
catch is a, you know, like it's the greatest football movie.
Who's your
It's
daddy,
the
Jerry?
best
Who's your
sports.
daddy?
Jersey.
No. Jersey. He's like, say who your daddy is, Jerry. You're my daddy. Hilarious part in the movie. But yeah, that's
Great movie.
goated for sure. Goated.
Great movie. Good
Great
movie.
movie. Great movie.
All right, what are we moving on to next?
Worst.
Worst
Go
sports
reverse
movies
order.
all time. There's a couple
Reverse
ones out there
order.
that are pretty bad.
Yeah, there are a lot of them actually.
A lot
There
of
are
them.
a lot.
I'll go
But-
first.
You want me to go first? I'll go first. I'll go
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Worst movie all time, sports movie all time. It's got to be Game Plan. It's got to be Game Plan.
Bro, come
The
on.
Rock being a
dude.
tooth fairy.
The Rock
That's a
being
classic.
a quarterback. He's
No
just
shot.
he's too big. And I mean, you know, it just can't like he was in an interview and he said that he actually filmed most of the movie with like a broken shoulder or a collarbone or something like that. Or
Mhm.
you know, it's not a good movie. They paid him a lot more to act than they paid anyone else or anything else. And I mean, what was it? Madison Pettis, is that her name?
Madison Pettis, yeah.
Yeah, she was like 8, dude.
She's like eight, like her
Yeah.
first movie. Like I don't know. I just don't think it's that good. I think it's a bad movie. I don't think it has much to do about sports. I guess has more to do about him getting his daughter dropped in his lap, kind of like Big Daddy, but a football player. I'm just not a fan of it. It wasn't that well.
Would you ever tell The Rock that to his face?
Yeah, I'd probably tell him, "Hey,
Yeah,
your
probably
by
worst
the
movie.
way,
Yeah.
probably Game Plan."
All right, okay.
And this is definitely a personal
Or Jumanji
opinion,
2.
but The Rock is not a good actor.
Oh my god, bro. Get the
Not a good actor.
how can you say it literally? Like how?
I don't know him.
He was in the WWE. That's literally all they do is act.
And I think that's why.
All they do is fucking act.
This is true. And that's why I think it's ruined all his movies for me, because I saw him in the WWE just kill it
acted
and act, and then he goes to try
Are
to
you
be
going to tell The Rock
serious.
that?
Like
Will you
him
tell The
in
Rock
the
that?
Fast and the Furious movies, I'm pissed. Guy's not a good actor in those movies.
He's a villain.
He's a terrible actor. He might be good in
I think that's probably your worst take of all time. We're doing worst sports movies, dude. Come on.
dude, bad actor.
We're talking about the
The
Game
Rock is
Plan.
bad actor.
We're talking about the Game Plan, dude.
The game plan is to never put Rock in the movie. Any movie.
Bad take.
Bad Game Plan.
Yeah,
bad game plan.
Bad mix.
Let's hear your
All
bad
right.
bad movie, James.
Let's hear yours, Roman. If you're
All right, fine, dude. My worst movie is Air Bud.
Why? Because the dog can't act? He's a bad actor?
Yes, bad actor. Bad actor. Dog can't catch a ball in the end zone. Are you kidding me?
They probably used 25 dogs on set.
Absolutely. There's no. You can't tell me the dog had that center of attention to make a movie.
Oh yeah.
Which
he
one?
had like
Which
19
one of the
movies.
25 is Air Bud?
Yeah, and there's Air Bud 1 and Air Bud 2.
Same dog. On all Airbuds, same dog.
Trash
No dog.
movie. Trash movie. Won't catch me watching it ever again.
What about Snow Buddies?
Terrible.
All right, all
I'm
right.
not a fan of a dog being the main character of the movie.
Yeah, literally. Can't even talk.
So that's a great pick for worst because I have to absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Nice.
100p.
All right, it's
Let's
my
hear yours.
turn.
Yep.
My worst sports movie all time. This was in the running for overrated, but just because it was this bad, it's going to worst. Space Jam 2 with LeBron James was absolutely terrible. Was absolutely
Yeah.
gross. I hated it.
I'm
All
gonna
I
have to
wanted
agree.
was maybe the aliens to take LeBron's powers, but no, wasn't even anything like the first movie, and
No.
I was furious.
Yeah.
So that gets me worst sports movie all time, Space Jam 2. And if LeBron, you want it, I can let you hear it if you want. I ain't scared.
I'm gonna
You know,
have to
I
agree
think-
with you there, though.
I think they tried too hard to remake.
Yeah.
Like, we wanted a number 2, like not a remake. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Basically a remake. He got sucked into a universe. They had to play to get him back out.
Yeah, like
And-
we already knew the plot and you still fucked it up.
Yeah. 100p.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool for your young kids, but Space Jam 1 will always be way better. And,
Best actor in that movie is Don Cheadle.
and I
What
hated-
about
I hated him
Bronny?
in it.
Oh, Bronny?
What's his name?
Oh.
Maximus? Bronny Maximus?
Space Jam 1 way better than Space Jam 2.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
great picks.
Overreacted or overrated. I don't know.
Overreacted movies.
Overreacted. Overrated. Overrated sports movie. of all time.
Rated. I'll go
This
first.
is a hard one. This is a hard one.
This is a hard one. But I'm going to go Racing Stripes. You know that movie when the little zebra tries to act like a racehorse? Yeah, overrated. Do not watch. If you've never seen it, don't watch it. It's overrated. Sucks.
Overrated.
Terrible movie.
See, I think you should have switched these because I don't think anyone talks about this movie at all. So I don't think it has a rating to be over.
That's fine.
But
At the
even-
time,
oh, okay, I agree with you. Okay, if you say at the time, then yeah, this movie definitely sucks.
yeah.
And I'm not a fan. There's nothing much I can say about it because I watched it once and it was bad, and I wasn't gonna watch
I
it.
feel like everybody's seen it. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I feel like it's overrated.
It's definitely a good watched movie, but it's didn't hit. It didn't hit like all these other movies we're talking about.
Hell nah. Hell no.
You want to go, Bob?
I'll go because I love my overrated category.
Eh,
My most overrated most overrated movie. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this because this may be some people's best sports movie of all time. But my most overrated sports movie of all time is The Sandlot.
Oh, I'm pissed at that answer.
Boo.
Oh,
Pissed
I
at
mean,
that
I knew this
answer.
was gonna happen because
Tomato, 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 tomato.
a lot of people love this movie, and I think it's one of those movies that you could watch once. You know the movie; it doesn't get any better. There's no point of watching it again.
Yeah.
You know, it was a low budget movie. I'm not a big fan of narrators the entire time. And it's just one of those movies that, yeah, it's cool. It has its moments. It sticks throughout history because it's a movie that everyone wants to show their kid. But I mean, we all lived those moments. We all played pickup baseball in the backyard.
Oh, so you fake drown and got the lifeguard to give you
I
CPR.
mean, we all lived moments like that,
Yeah.
done something like that. But
No,
I'm just saying, like, it's a
It
movie
definitely is
that-
like a nostalgia movie
Yeah,
for
it's a
like
nostalgia
older
movie.
people who like baseball because they
Yeah.
thought Benny the Jet Rodriguez and his PF Flyers was so badass.
So badass.
He outran the dog.
when
and
I
had
damn
everyone
knew
was
he was only
freaking out.
giving me 40-mile-per-hour meatballs, I would have hit 3 balls into that dog's backyard.
And you know that movie probably helped those shoes sell so fucking
much.
much.
Oh my god. PFRs went through the roof on everybody's
yeah,
feet after that.
That's just an overrated movie to me. It's one of those movies that I could watch once and I know the movie. I don't have to watch it again. I didn't
It's
miss
a
the.
good movie though. It's a good movie.
It's
I like
definitely a
it.
feel good movie. You
It's
definitely
a
feel good
one
after you watch
watch, and I'm done. I don't need to ever watch it again. I can
You can
replay the
you
moment.
can watch it every 4th of July. You just feel like, damn.
It's just I feel like I lived all those moments, so it's just like something that is every
Oh yeah.
kid's childhood. Why do we need to watch it? Maybe if you
What
want
about
to
the dog? You live that big dog?
if you want
Oof.
to relive that your childhood, maybe you watch it. But I'm over it. Overrated.
Overrated
Alright.
stamped.
Okay.
My overrated movie is Rudy.
Rudy.
Most overrated movie ever. The story isn't even right. The guy was the worst player on the team ever. He made one good play at the end of the year, and they decided to held him up because they thought it was funny.
What
And
a
they
bunch
made
of
it a
douchebags.
serious
What a bunch
movie.
of Catholic douchebags.
Yeah,
Yeah,
On
but even Joe
on
Montana
Ash
literally
Wednesday,
came out
man.
and said that.
yeah. Joe
Yeah, well,
Montana's over here claiming it's the worst movie ever. He
those
played many
Notre Dame
times.
guys are a bunch of douchebags, man.
They're literally just hazing him, and everyone
Definitely
loves
most
that movie.
overrated movie ever.
I agree.
Rudy.
That was my number two most overrated because I'm not a fan of the movie either.
Yeah.
It's to me a boring movie, man.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. It's
It's a
boring,
sad, boring movie.
sad.
Nobody
Like,
likes
yeah,
the little like the last 10 minutes of the movie is where it gets good. And you've already
and
watched an hour and
just to
30 of
know
dialogue.
it was all fake.
Yeah.
We gotcha.
The fuck could you say that? It literally says true story.
Overrated. Because it's
See?
true, yes, but that's not why they
It was
are
true
holding
to a
him.
point. They twisted
Yeah.
it. They made
Yeah.
it a feel good story when it was a made fun of story. We made fun. We laughed at you, not with you.
Literally.
Sorry.
Damn it.
All right.
Overrated.
All right. Let's
Stamper.
move on to underrated.
Ooh.
Underrated.
Ooh, I love my pick again for this movie.
Why don't you go first then?
All right, I will go first because The Rock makes good fucking movies, Roman.
No,
I am
dude.
sick of you talking shit because Gridiron Gang
The
is
best movie he's ever
one
acted in.
of
And you want to know
the
why? Because his
best.
co-actor, Exhibit, great coach in the Gridiron Game.
Okay, buddy.
You need to get your actors straight, man.
No, I'm just saying this is a great football
Yeah,
movie.
100%.
He turns straight convicts life around like you said longest yard, yeah, it's like that, but this has a feel good aspect to it. It's not the funny comedy aspect. It has a feel good aspect, and it's just a great movie. It's one of those movies you see it on TV and you go, man, I haven't watched that in a minute, and
And you're
I'm
watching
ready.
it. Yeah.
I'm ready
TV.
for it.
What's TV?
All right, or your streaming services, Shane.
All right.
Bastard.
Thank you.
No, but that movie's great. I definitely wanted to be from 88. After I watched that movie, was definitely a great movie. Exhibit though is fire. Rock
Oh yeah,
fire.
Exhibit is fire. I
Yeah.
cannot take that away.
Great
from
acting all the way around. I mean, feel good movie definitely.
Just a Gridiron Gang.
When they hop in the pool at the end, God, you wish you were there. You wish you were in the movie.
Bro, when the fat guy can't run, like it's just like it hits you in all those spots.
Yeah. When he says, here's your cup. He's I don't need a cup. First play, gets hit in the nuts. Where you going? Going to get my cup. Fire movie. Fire movie.
We're us talking about it. It makes me want to watch that movie right now. We've talked about a lot of good movies.
Yeah, and it's
That's
not
the
talked
one
about.
that I felt like I've
definitely underrated because it's not talked about a lot.
It is not,
Yep.
and it is a great movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
You want to go, Shitty, or want me to go?
You can go.
Underrated movie. I don't even know if you guys have seen it before. Cool Runnings. God, that movie is hilarious. Nobody even knows the sport. Nobody even watches the Olympics and says, I can't wait for the bobsleds. But when you watch that movie, you want to be a bobsledder. I mean, the way that they make Jamaica have a bobsled team when they've never had one, and they go and win it, make the time, and they're just funny movie. Yeah, definitely underrated for sure.
I have to give that one to you too because that's a great movie. John Candy is an awesome actor.
Yep.
love the role he plays in that movie, and it's just by
Feel
far.
the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Great movie.
I haven't seen it in a while, so
Yeah.
none of this is getting in my brain right now.
But like Bob said, if it was on TV, you'd watch it. Funny movie.
What's TV?
It's a funny movie.
All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
Underrated. I in my head I'm thinking two right now, both basketball movies. I'm gonna go one though, just because it hits a little bit more. Underrated, like Mike. I
Goated.
loved
That's a
that
goated
show.
movie.
I wanted to tie my shoes together, throw them on the power line, and then
Yeah.
boom, I am like Mike.
And
That's
I'm
all I wanted
fucking
to do when
yeah.
I was a little kid. I could dunk on people.
Yeah.
Little kid's living his life. He put these shoes on. Boom, best player in the NBA.
Yep.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to be like Mike.
Yeah. I like the scene where what's his name is teaching them math with the paint, and they do like the obtuse triangles and the acute triangles,
And then they start
and
doing
then they
plays.
start fighting with the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and he
And they
can't.
start doing plays too.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, do it in a play. All right, I got it. I can get that.
Yeah, great movie.
Pick
Definitely
and
a
roll
feel-good
here.
movie.
Great movie.
And Bow Wow, I mean, great actor.
Good basketball player too.
Good basketball player too.
Actually.
I don't
You
know
said
if
you
I
had
can trust
two-
anything
Shenny,
you say about acting.
you said you had two basketball movies. Was the other one Coach Carter?
Nope, the other one was Space Jam.
Oh,
Original. OG.
Coach Carter got to be underrated too, though.
I think Coach
For sure.
Carter's fucking.
That's one of the best basketball movies out there for sure.
Yes, you talk basketball movies. That is top notch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great movie.
All right, next category we have the funniest of all time.
Hilarious.
It's got to be the best category.
Gotta be.
And
because when you watch a movie, you gotta laugh. You know, there's got to be a part in the movie where you feel good. Can't just be sad the whole time or serious the whole time. Gotta have some funny. Gotta have some funny in there.
The best part of life is enjoying your laugh.
Oh yeah.
Laughing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A laugh a day keeps the doctor away.
I think this is honestly one of the most packed categories.
Yes, there's a lot of
some powerhouses.
I mean, like we're gonna leave some very fucking funny movies off this list.
Yep.
Some tearjerkers too.
Yes.
All right, Roman. Let's start us off.
I'll go first. I had two. It was very hard to pick between these two, but I'm gonna have to go with Basketball. Gotta be one of the funniest movies ever. It's a made-up game. These guys literally shoot the basketball while playing baseball, and they try to distract each other. And all the distractions are hilarious. All of them.
I think it's hilarious because it's literally made up basically like beer pong.
Yeah, it reminds me of Dumb and Dumber too. Just two idiots leading a movie, and it's just hilarious. The whole movie's funny when they're playing basketball in the backyard. And
it's such a good movie, and not a lot of people have watched it. It's written by the creators of South Park, so Trey Parker and Matt, whatever.
Stone,
there you go.
Yeah.
Stoner.
And they are two of the greatest writers of all time, and they play in the movie. They're two
main actors,
looking dudes, and they're hilarious. You know, your sister's dating Squeak. Like, when they psych people out, it's just so funny. Like the things they do just to make you like miss your shot. Like, and it makes like me wish that was an actual real sport. Like I could turn on the Ocho and be like, you know what, baseball's on. All right, like
I'm chilling. I'm watching.
You know, like I'm gonna watch this for a little bit. I'm gonna watch some guys get roasted, some guys hit some homers.
Yes, sir.
Basketball 3-pointer. You know, I think that's just. I think it's one
of the funniest.
Steph Curry would probably be OG in that league.
Oh yeah,
he'd probably lead the league in home runs by far.
By far, he'd only.
He also got to be funny.
Play
Steph Curry, not funny.
Shut up! Shut your mouth.
No, yeah, but Basketball, stamping it. One of the funniest movies all time.
All right.
Shenny,
want me to go?
Let's hear it.
I, I feel bad because I'm definitely taking the funniest sports movie of all time off the list.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
I'm gonna have to go Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. If you don't
God.
chew Big Red, then fuck you. It's got so many one-liners. It's literally the funniest movie ever.
Yep.
So many one-liners
Yep.
that makes a movie sometimes, like
Yeah, it does.
quotable lines.
Yeah.
Shake and
And
bake.
bake. And I mean, Will Ferrell is definitely one of the funniest people on earth, and for him to be in that movie is just
And we can't
definitely
forget
makes it.
about John C. Riley.
Oh
And
no,
the
definitely
story
can't.
behind it is hilarious.
Yeah.
His ex-wife married his best friend,
Mhm.
lives in his house. I think it's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I wake up in the morning
Cougar
and I
is
piss
in the back of his
excellence.
car.
Yeah.
He has to
Gotta
drive with the
drive.
Cougar.
Dad
The
makes him drive with the
funniest
cougar
part
in the
is
back.
when he forgets he could feel his legs.
Oh yeah, stabs himself right in the leg. Hilarious.
When he's on fire.
Yeah.
What
Help
about
me,
it when
Tom
he's not
Cruise.
on fire
Help me,
and he
Oprah
thinks he's on
Winfrey.
fire? Help me, Tom Cruise. Yeah, that's definitely one of the funniest movies for sure.
Yeah, that's top. Eh, I'm mixed right now because I have another Will Ferrell movie that I could pick, or Adam Sandler we're leaving on the board.
Is that
Yeah.
the soccer one? Is the one I'm thinking about? Kicking and screaming?
Kicking and screaming? No, that's
Great.
not.
Goated funny
that is
movie right there.
that is not gonna be on the funniest list. That better not be
Why?
on
That is
anyone's list.
hilarious, bro. When they hop out the meat truck and they're covered in blood in their uniforms. Hilarious, bro.
He has two Italians.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But no, I was thinking of Semi Pro.
Oh, semi-pro. Okay.
Semi Pro is hilarious. But I think I'm gonna have to go Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
I
Goated.
think that is just so funny. Adam Sandler is top-notch comedy,
Yep.
and that is just one of his prime era movies that just hits every single time you put it on, you laugh.
Mhm.
It has so many awesome, awesome moments in that movie.
And right now, I can't think of another golf movie.
I mean,
Is
there's
there?
golf movies, but this is just
There's one on Disney with Shia LaBeouf. Forgot what it's called.
Yeah. When I think of a golf movie, though, I think Happy
Well,
Gilmore
you
for sure,
can-
number one.
Yeah.
I mean, Caddyshack is
Oh yeah.
not.
I haven't
you
really
probably-
seen Caddyshack.
you've probably never
That's with
seen
Bill
Caddy-
Murray, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah,
it's
I've seen it, but
it's hilarious. It's
Funniest.
adult humor at the max, but it's on my list as well.
Happy Gilmore, great movie.
yeah, I can't get much better than Happy Gilmore, though.
Happy Gilmore all the way around, for him getting cut from hockey to 364 days left to hockey tryouts, and he's just getting
catching the
pelted.
baseballs, and yeah,
Getting pelted by the automatic pitching machine. It's just top notch when
when he attacks the alligator that stole what's his name's hand.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
I'm gonna give two honorable mentions that are probably a lot of people's favorite sports movies: Waterboy, Bobby Boucher,
Hilarious.
and then Dodgeball. I think Dodgeball is hilarious.
Dodgeball's hilarious too.
Fuck you, Peter
yeah.
LaFleur.
I agree.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
That has so many one-liners too that it's
Yeah.
just freaking awesome. At the end of the movie, when he's literally like, "My milkshake," no, damn right.
He gets all fat. Yeah.
He's fat as shit. Yes,
Yeah.
that like top-notch movie. If we're gonna do honorable mentions, I won't do a funny one because Shinny covered a couple of them. I'll do best. I think Rocky, and I mean I know there's like 7 of them, but the original Rocky is so good. I know it's technically a love story. The first Rocky is a love story. It's not really a sports movie. It's about him finding the love of his life, obviously.
Yeah.
But the Rocky, obviously, series is great. Number 4 is also great when he's training to fight Ivan Drago. The Russian,
all 4. Yeah.
like awesome movie. And then, the whole Rocky series when he fights Hulk Hogan, like, it's great. He fights Thunder Lips. That's Hulk Hogan's name is Thunder Lips in that movie. That's hilarious to me. But yeah, another one underrated. The Fighter, Mark Wahlberg, Christian
Oh,
Bale. Absolutely phenomenal movie
yeah.
overall. Underrated Max. I think that is a great movie. And there's a lot of like fighting movies and like boxing movies.
Creed.
A lot of people try it.
Million Dollar Baby.
The Fighter by Mark Wahlberg is probably my favorite.
That one's a good movie. You just got good actors in there. Good
Yes.
actors when they're
It's
young.
a
And
great story and
it's like a
script.
cheap movie that they just did a fantastic job in.
Great script overall too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say my
Honorable mention.
This is hard. Yeah, my bad. Honorable mention is gotta be Field of Dreams.
All right.
Definitely a goated old movie. Made you love baseball when you were little. For you, I just imagine me hitting a home run into the grass, into the corn.
The
corn.
The scariest part in that movie is that they're like ghosts.
Yeah,
That scared me when I was a kid.
When they walk out of the corn, Babe Ruth and all them walk out of the corn.
Babe Ruth was never real. He was actually a ghost.
He's actually a ghost. But yeah, definitely underrated movie. One of the best feel-good movies, sports movies.
I agree. I love the moment when he realizes that his dad's the catcher, and he gets to play catch with his dad, and like, oh, we're about to go inside, and his dad can't cross the line, like, because it's not real, like,
because he's a ghost.
And we should be getting another series there this year, Cubs versus Cardinals, but we are in a lockout, so we'll see.
We will not be in a lockout for long, ladies and gentlemen. There are too much money in baseball. There are TV contract deals that cannot and will not be broken. So
what's TV?
Trust me. Again, Trevor, rich bastard.
Not everyone can afford the streaming services like you, dude.
I can't afford them.
Still got cable.
I just know the right people.
Yeah. Oh, so you know me.
All right.
I just know the right people. I didn't say who I knew.
Whose HBO account do you got?
Whoa.
Too much information. All right.
Yeah, whoa. We're still live.
Nothing wrong with being.
Let us know what your best, worst, over, underrated, funniest movies are in the comments. I'd like to hear them all. There's a lot of. Definitely, my favorite movies are sports movies. We just named off a lot of them. If you haven't seen any of them,
forgot a last second one I want to drop. Cinderella Man. If you've never watched it, that's another great fighting movie.
Cinderella Man. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, if you haven't, watch One Tree Hill.
That movie.
What about Million Dollar Baby? Great fighting movie, also.
Jenny, did you just shout out One Tree Hill? All right, guys, that's where the podcast.
That's where this ends.
Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.
Peace.